Hello, everyone. Welcome to Health Professional Radio. I'm your host for today, Tabitha Moretto. Our guest today is Michelle Laurie, Australian author and broadcaster. In partnership with her, Priceline Pharmacy is launching its biggest women's health check, where it's encouraging women to take control of their health. Without further ado, welcome to the show, Michelle. It's so nice to have you here.
Thank you. It's lovely to be here.
My pleasure. So, Michelle, please tell the audience something about yourself and how did you get involved with Priceline Pharmacy?
Well, I am a 45-year-old mother of 8-year-old twins and very busy. And so when they came along and asked me if I'd like to have a health check, I realized it had been a long time since I'd done anything like that. So I jumped at the opportunity to see how my health was going.
That's good to hear. And what did you find out about your health?
I found out that for the first time in my life, I have high blood pressure and what's that called when your blood is like, when you've got the fat deposits on your cholesterol. That's what it's called. You see, I'm not a medical expert at all. I'm just a person. And I'd never even thought of cholesterol before in my life. And now I've realized it's something I have to think about.
Yes, and I agree with you. As a mother myself, there are times where I forget about my own health. And I agree with the philosophy of Priceline Pharmacy that we have to take care of our own health no matter what.
Yes, absolutely. We women are at the center of the family all the time, and we have a lot of responsibility. We worry about everyone else's health, our children, our partners, our parents, and even our pets, and we forget to worry about our own health.
Absolutely. I can relate to that 100%. I always worry about my daughter's health. Is she all right? I always worry about my husband. I even worry about the dog. Then I forget about myself at the end.
Absolutely. That's what we do. So this is so great because we can do it while we're shopping, go into Priceline all the time to buy, makeup brushes. But while we're there, we can get a free women's health checkup at the moment that can tell us all sorts of things, from our BMI to our blood sugar content and all those important things.
Wonderful. When does this biggest women's health check will start?
Well, we've started it. It's underway right now. We're aiming to improve the health of 50,000 women. And then from today, of course, you can go and get a health check for free for 1 month.
Wow, for 1 month. That's fantastic. I'm sure a lot of women in Australia can benefit from this.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's interesting. We've already collated some interesting statistics, and most women who undergo the test find that they have at least 2 areas in their life where they could see improvement.
Yes, that's right. Just like myself, when I had my recent checkup, I recently discovered that I had a problem with my eyes, and I was like, whoa, I didn't know that, Doc.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we get older, things change, and we just need to check in and see how we're traveling now, because it'll be different to, when we were younger.
Absolutely, that's true. Aside from the biggest women's health check, what's going on with Priceline Pharmacy?
Well, they're expanding into, more areas, and then there's a lot of refurbing going on. I was at a centre in Melbourne Central the other day in the city, and they've got a medical centre opening up down there, so you can go down and see a doctor as well as having the pharmacist help you with lots of things. Get how trained pharmacists are, so you can always go in and ask your pharmacist for advice about stuff before you go to the doctor.
Wow, that sounds wonderful. And lastly, can you tell us, what is your main takeaway message to all of our listeners out there, especially the women? What would you like to tell them?
Well, that self-care is actually a very selfless act. We need to take care of ourselves so that we can keep taking care of the people we love. And so carving out that little bit of time for yourself is very important for the whole family.
Fantastic message. I agree with you. And lastly, for those who want to participate in the biggest women's health check, how can they do that?
You know what? You just go to a Priceline Pharmacy. You don't need any appointments or anything. You walk in there when you're ready and you just ask the pharmacist, and the pharmacist will take you through the test. It'll take about 10 to 15 minutes.
Wow, that sounds fantastic. 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow. Nowadays, a lot of people have to wait for hours or even days for a doctor or for a checkup.
Yes, absolutely, which puts a lot of us off.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Michelle, for coming on the show. It was fantastic having you.
Thank you.
And that was author and broadcaster Michelle Laurie. We just been talking about the biggest women's health check offered by Priceline Pharmacy. If you like this interview, Transcripts and archives are available at www.hpr.fm. We're on all social media platforms, so don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. Show us some love by subscribing to our HPR YouTube channel. We're also available for download on SoundCloud and iTunes. I'm Tabitha Moretto, and you're listening to Health Professional Radio.